Welcome back. This is the part 3 of sent to Governor Soludo and other governors in Alaigbo, listening to what this great professor Nebo is talking about concerning electricity in Alaigbo. This is the part 3, and I want you to listen to this in spite of the position of the camera, which was not done properly, but you need to listen to this and send it to these governors, because 6 months they can make a difference. 3 months they can make a difference. There's no development without electricity. So if they are dilly-dallying, delaying, planning 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, unemployment will continue, insecurity will continue. There will be so much problem, hopelessness. If they keep on signing agreement with EEDC, there won't be any electricity. There will be estimated billings. There will be all the time you repairing the transformer, buying transformer for EEDC, and putting the cables for them, and they reward you with inadequate power and estimated billings. You do everything for them. You don't have anything in return. So they're just there to collect your money. So let's listen as part of this, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share to many, share to the government officials, because they can't change the narrative. Forget about these things. They are taking so much time, delaying. Oh, we are planning. I just signed a 16-month contract with EEDC, and there will be power, at least 20 hours of electricity in Anambra State. Otu Abunezi. Hapusia Muhenda. Let us do the right thing. Please listen. Stay tuned.
Fossil fuels, almost all of them, apart from a few hydro and electric power, Zungeru and a couple of others. Mambila, that was foreseen 50 years ago, is still on the drawing board till today. It gets to a place, we did everything to get Mambila working. But, because by the elections of 2015, the government was kicked out, so it didn't work. And then instead of them to go ahead and go with the contract that we had come up with, they ended up adding more than 500 billion to the cost we were thinking about. That is in Naira. And at the end of the day till today, it's not even realized. I would say not 500 billion, but a few. I think they said it was about 500 million US dollars they added to it, which is more than 500 billion now, by the way. Yes, and yet they couldn't get it going. So we have a problem. We don't have a good enough energy mix. Nobody's talking about solar. And like I told you at my home, if you take the light, the solar inverter system will power my home for 10 to 12 hours. It's only after that we may need a generator to help to quick charge the batteries for storage in order to give it several more hours of work. So we need energy mix. We need solar power all over the place. When you add all the resources in Africa, you add fossil fuels, hydroelectricity, hydrothermal capacity, coal, and everything. Solar alone can give 30 times that amount of power. And yet, how many people are thinking about that? We need to rethink. In China, one of the definitions of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a change, expecting a different result at the end. It doesn't work that way. So we are insanely dealing with our power generation and distribution system in Nigeria. So diversifying the energy mix, including investments in renewable energy resources, is essential for ensuring a stable power supply. What are the strategies that are recommended few strategies here. Number one is investment in infrastructure. Significant investment is needed to upgrade and expand power generation, transmission and distribution infrastructure. Thankfully, the government has now, which is to their credit, allowed states to do some parts of what NEC is supposed to do on a national basis. I think it will help. When you bring it closer home, then you will have home-made solutions to this, and maybe with the state governments getting involved, we might find some more investment, especially foreign capital that doesn't believe in individuals or businesses, but who want government because of security of their funds and their investment. So that is something that is positive here. So public-private partnerships can play a crucial role in mobilizing the necessary funds and expertise. Another one is energy policy reform. Nigeria needs to implement comprehensive energy policies that promote efficiency, transparency, and accountability in the power sector. I would advise the government to look into the policies that we designed and was approved and modify it for the good of our country. This includes regulatory reforms, incentives for power investment, and measures to reduce corruption. NEC is doing a good job. The current chairman of NEC is a diligent engineer, very sound engineer, Gov.Soludo, and he is always proactive in things. So he is the kind of person that Sika can work with to make sure that if there are areas that the consumers are not being taken good care of, he and his people will show you what to do in order to make that happen. Number three is diversification of energy sources. To reduce the vulnerability of power supply, we need to diversify our energy mix. Investing in renewable energy like solar and wind and biomass can provide sustainable and reliable power while reducing dependence on fossil fuels. Fourth, regional cooperation, that is both internationally and nationally. Regional cooperation can help mitigate power shortages by allowing countries or regions to share resources and infrastructure. Power trade agreements and regional power pools can enhance energy security and reduce costs. Then, technological innovation. Adopting new technologies such as smart grids, energy storage, and decentralized power can improve the efficiency and reliability of power supply. And because I still believe in helping to solve Nigeria's electricity problems, till today I'm still involved in a research to develop a fuelless power generator. It's taking so much from us, but I believe one day God will smile at us and give us a solution for that. Governments should encourage innovation and research in the energy sector. And then in conclusion, inadequate power supply poses a significant threat to the future of our geopolitical zone. It hampers economic growth, limits industrialization, and negatively impacts social welfare. Addressing this challenge requires a multifaceted approach that includes investment in infrastructure, policy reform, diversification of energy resources, and regional cooperation. By overcoming the power supply crisis, Southeast states can unlock their full potential, achieve sustainable growth, and improve the quality of life for their citizens. The future of these economies depend on their ability to secure a reliable and adequate power supply, which is essential for driving development, attracting investment, and ensuring social stability. Thank you for listening, and God bless.
Ọ bụ na ị bụ nwa afọ Igbo, anichola n'Igbo ka ọ chakele. O nwere ihe ga-akwụsị gị iwelu ịha tụsa ebe ọbụla, tụsaalụ ndị gọvanọ gị, tụsaalụ Soludo, tụsaalụ Francis Nwifuru Ebonyi steeti, Alexotti Abia steeti, Hope Uzodimma Imo steeti, Petermba Enugu steeti, tụsaalụ to gọvanọ Charles Chukwuma Soludo Anambra steeti, tụsaalụ ha nche niile ma ọ bụ na ị chọrọ ana Igbo, tụsaa na Delta, tụsaa na Rivers, tụsaa ebe a ndị a niile, ị ga-ahụ na ihe mgbanwe ga-adị. When you hear about these governors talking about development, you think that they actually know what to do. Don't assume that they know everything, because you can see they have found one thing. Because there's no development, there is no job creation without power. And from the professor, you have heard from the horse's mouth that if you had 1 megawatts in many, many places, you can easily accomplish your power generation, power issue in 6 months. So you now ask yourself, why is this governor signing this agreement with EEDC? 2 years we signed to have 20-hour electricity, and or 16 months, nothing will happen. Wasting time, there is joblessness. So why not, have a lot of companies where the law is now backing you. What is stopping, even in Anambra State, what is stopping the bill? Why is it taking almost a year and for the bill to be passed? So you know what I know. You know why all these things are happening. Is interest that is keeping us in darkness and underdevelopment, making our people to run away from our homeland, causing depopulation of our neighbor. Ka anyị kunye na agwode na Agrika. Please, I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. If you love an Igbo, if you love the Southeast, if you love Nigeria, like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. This is only part 3 and the final of this sent to your governor. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. See you. Bye.